Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's Hillary, the marketing mom. I know this is unexpected. Um, I don't usually come on live on a weekend or on my lives on Monday to Friday. That's what I have scheduled. But I was doing some work at the computer. Just got a little hour here that I was just doing some work for a client on the computer, and I said, you know what, this is a thought that I wanted to share, and why wait until Monday? Here on the computer, I could just go live one time and just talk about this with you. And it's interesting because the thought came because of this morning's activities. Every Saturday morning, the girls they go to swimming. They have swimming lessons. Yes, my 18-month-old is in swimming lessons. So our 4-year-old and 18-month-old, I take them to swimming lessons. Every Saturday morning about 9 o'clock, and then we come back and we chill and everything. But today, what was interesting is that we when I went there, I packed the bag and everything. I got there and the Abigail's in these water pampers, right? So she's in these water pampers, and I look in the bag to make sure that I have everything. And I open the bag and I realize I forgot the wipes. I forgot the the um the lotion, all right? I forgot. I literally forgot everything. I didn't forget her pamper. I got her pamper, all right? So I was just like, okay, so what would happen if she were to, do something that required wipes? What would happen? Well, she's in a pool and she has on those water pampers, so they hold things really well. And if you're taking it off, it'll be wet, so you can use it as a pamper, as a wipe, right? So the product. All right. So, and the thing is, what I realized is that in that moment, maybe 4 years ago with my first daughter, Olivia, I would have been like, I need to get wipes. I need to get wipes because that's all I knew. I knew that you clean babies with wipes. All right. And this may sound like, yeah, you're improvising, but you're not really improvising. What you're doing is planning for the unexpected. Because if you forget to do something or you forget to put something in place that's the ideal, all right, and then you have to kind of backtrack and be like, okay, so what am I going to do in case? All right. And that is something that definitely, yes, you learn it in life and you see it in life. But what I realized in my business, inside of my business, inside of Elite Marketing Pro as a community member there, and also as a social media manager, because if you don't know, I'm also the social media manager there. I am a member of the community and I am an affiliate of the system as well. And what happens is, regardless of whether I working for the company or whether I'm working in the company, you still get the training. And I remember at the VIP level, because of the different type of training that you have, there's always this plan for the unexpected. So we would have our weekly traffic webinars, all right? And that's basically like a hot seat webinar where you come with all your traffic campaigns and somebody you have to present and everything. And there's a format that you have to follow so that you know, are you doing this, that, and the other. And what it does is that it makes sure that the trainers are planned for the unexpected. And what tends to happen is that it puts the the students, so to speak, in a position of action and thinking and trying to think outside of the box, right? So I remember once on one of these trainings, we have our little layout spreadsheet of how you're supposed to fill it out and what are the things that you're coming to. And I remember one week, and actually this was in our fast track weekly membership and traffic one. I remember one week I didn't have any information to put into this one area because I hadn't done anything. And that's the whole thing with when something unexpected happens, right? And in a sense, Elite Marketing Pro is kind of preparing you for that in that, okay, if something unexpected happens, you need to plan as in do something to make sure that it will be fulfilled in some way, shape, or form. And that's basically what happened. So by them giving me a format of what has to be reviewed, I knew that, okay, I had to go and do X, Y, and Z in order for somebody to review it. And there's nothing that a coach and I mean, it's really great because I've worked with so many coaches over the past 4 years in my business. And I think one of the things that coaches love is when their clients show up, when you show up and you do the work. Because we have, and a lot of people, and this is what it always amazes me, because When I show up, you show up, right? When you show up, you show up. You got to play full out, as one of my coaches says. You've got to play full out. You can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to pay you 10 grand and I'm not going to do any of the work. And then a year later, I'm going to complain that my coach didn't help me. Well, your coach is here to guide you. Your coach is here to mentor you. Your coach is here to give you the advice. But guess what? Your coach can't and will not build your business for you. If you've got coaches out there who are literally taking you by the hand holding you and helping you build your business, then that's not a really good coach. All right. Not even university professors do that anymore. University professors don't knock on the doors of their students and say, hey, you got to come to class. No, nobody's doing that. All right. Even parents sometimes with teenage children, they don't even do that because it's like, you know what, you got to be responsible. You have to learn the responsibility of I have to show up. All right. And in understanding that, yeah, things are not going to always be aligned and the same. But when you always have that mentality of I have to show up, the unexpected doesn't become so unexpected because you're already in the mindset and the thinking that, you know what, I have to do, I have to figure something out. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you. And for those of you who want to know more about this Elite Marketing Pro and what they have to offer, especially the community, I just dropped the link in the description of this video, HillaryDeFreitas.com/products dash EMP. E as in elephant, M as in man, P as in profit, right? So you can go there, find out more about Elite Marketing Pro, and I also drop that link if you're not seeing it in the description of the video. I'm just going to drop it in the comments for those who are not seeing it in the description of the video. You may be watching it on mobile, and I know on mobile things look a little different. All right. So you can always go there, visit the site, learn more about what they offer, especially a lot of the training. But the biggest part for me is that the mindset that they start to train you in, and then it kind of seeps into all different aspects of your life, you know. So like this morning, I didn't have wipes, so what? You know what you have to do, and you figure it out. You know what the end result is, and you figure out what it is that you have to do, thinking outside of the box. All right. So have a great rest of the weekend. Talk to you guys soon. See you on Monday, 12:30 Eastern. All right. Bye.